Around 50 million people visit Turkey every year, but many forget. Although only about 0.2% of Turks are baptized Christians, the traces of the once Christian region are still visible.
Turkey is so important. It's very important because the first creation of the new Christian community has been here, with St. Paul, with St. Peter, with John, the Apostle, and with the presence of Mary also.
In collaboration with the Turkey Tourism Promotion and Development Agency, the Turkish Embassy in Rome, and the pilgrimage organization Opera Romana Pellegrinaggi, a group of journalists and priests traveled to Turkey from February the 17th to the 21st.
This pilgrimage is very important because we are going to visit the sites of the councils and therefore Turkey and the Holy Land of the Church.
The group was led by Don Giovanni Biallo and Sister Rebecca Nazzaro, who is the director of Opera Romana Pellegrinaggi. The group followed in the footsteps of the first 7 ecumenical councils, all of which took place in what is now Turkey.
You can feel very strongly here that the Catholic Church breathes with both lungs, East and West. And so we really hope that we can relive this unity together as it was at that time.
The first stop was Ephesus. In the year 431, at the Third Ecumenical Council held here, the Holy Mother of God was proclaimed Theotokos, God-bearer.
Ephesus is important for many reasons. The council, and there is a church, what remains of the Church of the Council, and very close to the archaeological site there is the basilica that was built on the grave of John the Apostle.
In the Bible, the Acts of the Apostles describe how the Apostle Paul stayed in Ephesus for some time and was attacked by an angry crowd in the theater. On the onward journey to Iznik, the group also passed other historical sites, such as Pergamon, which is also mentioned in the Bible. About 2 hours away from Istanbul lies Nicaea. Today, the small town is called Iznik. It's not only the birthplace of the Catholic Creed, but also the scene of 2 councils. The Creed was established 1700 years ago at the First Ecumenical Council, and the so-called Byzantine iconoclastic controversy was settled at the Seventh Ecumenical Council in 787. The church where the bishops gathered at the time is now a mosque. 4 important ecumenical councils were held in Istanbul, formerly Constantinople. Here in the Hagia Irene, the Church of Peace, in 381, bishops and theologians discussed the divinity of the Holy Spirit. Not far from the center of Istanbul stands the Church of St. Mary. The Council of Chalcedon took place in this neighborhood in 451. There, the assembly proclaimed that Jesus is truly God and truly man. But in Istanbul, the Hagia Sophia stands out in particular, having experienced a checkered history. Built in 537, the Hagia Sophia served people for 916 years as a church. The 5th and 6th ecumenical councils were held here in 553 and 680. After the conquest of Constantinople by the Turks, the basilica was converted into a mosque. Bishop Massimiliano Palinuro has been leading the Apostolic Vicariate of Istanbul since 2021. Here in the diaspora, he feels the wound of divided Christianity particularly acutely, as he told the pilgrims after he celebrated Mass with the group in Istanbul.
This
city made me very sad because if you look at it with careful eyes, this city bears the wounds inflicted by history and bears the wounds of Christian divisions. This city, which was the capital of the East, of the Christian East, because of Christian divisions, because of our counter-witness, it is today an Islamic city, because of us.
The experienced priest and pilgrim guide, Father Giovanni, will not let himself be robbed of hope.
Because I see the fruits of the presence of Jesus, of of the Holy Spirit in the life of the people. Especially for us priests, is so fantastic, wonderful really, to recognize how the Holy Spirit gives new hopeness, new forbiddenness, and mercy, and change the life of many people. The Lord is still working hard among us.